No talking, we're starting to record now. I am going to be performing the wet hairstyling procedure for State Board. You will have 30 minutes to do the whole procedure, including the cleanup at the end. So we've already set up our station, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is wash my hands. So I'm gonna go to the sink, wash my hands with soap and water, dry them, throw away the paper towel, and come back. Now I'm gonna set up for this procedure. We will have a brand new blue SMA towel. Remember, we only put what's going to touch the client on the blue towel. Everything else goes on the counter on your station next to it. The nail table is only for video purposes. You guys will be working at your stations. So you can put all of your clippies, your double prong clippies out. You're also going to have 6 rollers, the size of your choice, dependent on the length of your doll head, of your doll head's hair. For me, I chose orange. We're going to have an all-purpose comb and a rat tail comb, a shampoo cake, and a towel. This bag will go in the trash, as will this bag. We're gonna drape the client, so we will use 1 towel. Your mannequin head is not going to be finger waved ahead of time. I just did this for video purposes to save time. I'm not allowing the drape to touch my clothing. I'm not allowing my clothing to come in contact with the client. So get that on as tight as you can because you don't want it to fall off. Okay. And remember that the drape cannot touch the client's skin. You can touch the towel, but not the skin. Okay. So first you're gonna comb the hair smooth. So you're gonna get the hair wet and comb it smooth, okay? So you'll use your all-purpose comb it smooth. You're gonna get the hair wet. Try not to get the hair in the client's face. And remember, yours isn't gonna be finger waved. Comb it smooth, and then you're going to spray with waving lotion. Comb it smooth once again to evenly distribute all of the waving lotion. Then you're going to finger wave the whole head. So the front will start, you'll section out, part a C-shaped section, and you'll begin your finger wave there. Okay? You'll do all the rows, back and forth, forward and reverse, and then S pattern all the way through the bottom. That's step 1. Now we're going to place our rollers. So we're gonna try our very best not to disturb the finger wave, but you can't help but to disturb it a little, okay? So mine has dried, so I'm gonna get it a little bit more wet. Now in the front section, we're gonna do 4 rollers. They're gonna be at a pivot, so they won't all be facing the same direction. They're gonna be kind of to the left, straight to the right. One of them will be over directed, one will be on base, one will be half off base, and one will be off base. Okay, so let's do this now. So I'm going to try my best not to disturb the finger wave. We're not going to spend a lot of time fixing the finger wave up. If you have extra time at the end, then you can do that. So I'm going to just kind of let that be for now. So I'm going to do my first one at a slight angle, and this one will be over directed. So I'm going to comb it way towards me. Okay. Now remember, we only have 30 minutes, so don't spend a lot of time trying to make everything completely perfect. Just do your best. We don't want the metal touching the skin, so I'm going to clip it in through the back. This is over directed, so there's no base to clip it on. Okay, so that's the first one, over directed. The second one is going to be on base. So this one will be at a 90-degree angle. And I'm making the sections the diameter of the roller. So to get it on base, it's 90. Again, clipping it in the back because we don't want the metal touching the client's skin. Clip it onto the base. Okay, this one is going to be half off base. So it's halfway on the base and halfway off. And the last one is going to be off base. The back. Okay, then you're going to, behind those four, you're going to do 2 rollers that are just on base. There was a little bit of hair left in the section, so I'm going to use that. So these will just be rolled down at a 90. So that they can be off base. On base. These 2 are on base. I could have grabbed the half rollers, so when you guys pack your bag, you can get 2 half rollers for this one if you prefer. Okay, so those are the 6 rollers. Okay, we've got the 4 in the front that are over-directed, on base, half off, and off. And then the 2 behind those that are just on base. Now on the sides, we're gonna have 3 going each direction. So there's gonna be 3 forward and 3 reverse. So you're gonna follow the shape of your finger wave to decide which one is gonna be forward and which one's gonna be reverse first. So judging by my finger wave, okay, I'm gonna have 3 reverse. So I'll start my first one here. And these are full base, meaning that you're gonna put the curl right on the base. So I'm gonna pinch it at the stem and ribbon the hair. So these are my 3 reverse. Remember that you pin it through the back. So there's 1. Two. And 3. And then the row below this is going to be the opposite. I'm going to start in the front. Okay. And now these ones will go forward. Pinching the base and ribboning the hair. And again, full base, meaning that you're going to clip it right into the base. Here's your first one. And keep in mind, 30 minutes for the whole thing, including the finger wave. So you don't need to make this perfect. I'll be grading you on technique, safety, and disinfection, not on the world's best finger wave. So you'll just do the best that you can in the time that you have. If you finish early, you can go back and perfect your finger wave. Okay, so that's what we'll do on the sides. You'll do the same on the other side. And then on the very top, you're gonna do 3 stand-up curls behind the 2 rollers. So you'll just find your 3. So you guys know how to do stand-up pin curls. Just curl it down. There's one. Two. You'll want to make sure the hair is staying wet, so if it starts to dry, it's okay to spray it with water. And you can always put more setting lotion, more waving lotion in the hair too if you feel like it needs more. And there's the third one. So you'll do this, and then you'll do the same on the other side. If you have time left over at the end, you can fix that finger wave and make it look a little bit more presentable. But if you don't, that's okay. Okay? So that is the wet hair styling procedure.